Hi, this is a quick start guide to Muvi Player SDK. In this video, you can watch how to create a free account, CMS overview, how to add player for different platforms, how to integrate player to different platforms, and how to view player analytics. To create your free account, visit www.movie.com, navigate to products, click on Player SDK. So you can create your free account. So this account is a pay as you go plan. So just click on start free, provide all your details like name, company name, phone number, email, password, and then click on I agree to Movi's terms and privacy policy and click on next. So you will be asked to enter the OTP, check your email for the OTP, copy the OTP from your email and paste the OTP and then click on validate OTP. So your OTP is verified successfully and your free account will be created. So this is your Player SDK CMS. You can go to your profile to view all the account details, and here you can click here to cancel the account and click on change password to reset the password of your Player SDK account, and then you can go to my account and you can view your subscription details. So the plan is pay as you go plan, and you can use these platforms or create player for these platforms. And if you want to purchase subscription, go to manage subscription here, and you can go for the enterprise plan and then select it and then click on proceed if you want to purchase the enterprise plan, or you can continue with pay as you go plan. So you can access the help center by clicking on the help center here. So this is the Player SDK help center. You can get all the related help articles to Player SDK by clicking on the help articles, and also you can search the specific help articles by clicking on the search here. So here you can click on add card to add your credit card details. So you can check the plan details on the pricing page. So if you are on a pay as you go plan, so this is the pricing for you. First 100 views are free, then you will be charged for this, and if you are going for the enterprise plan, so this will be the charge per month. So to add a player, click on add player. So you need to type the name of the player, then type a description about the player. So in the platform, select the platform for which you want to create the player. So there are different platforms you can select from. So I'm selecting website. Then you can select the version, select latest version, and then you need to whitelist the page domains. So for example, if your domain name is xyz.com or abc.com, so you just need to type the domain name here. Suppose I want to whitelist movie.com, so I will just type movie.com. So I can integrate the player in these domains that I have whitelisting here in this section. So you can add multiple domains where you want to integrate the player. So after adding the domain, just click on save. So the player will be added, and you can see the player is added and it is active. And here you can click on the three dots and you can download the player. Click here to download the player. So the player will be downloaded. Just click on save, and then you can access the player product. So this is the player product, and you can open this in the notepad. So right click on it and then click on open with and select notepad, and you can view the player code here. And we need to add a player license before sharing it on any website. So to get the player license, again click on the three dots and click on license. So here you can see the license, and then copy the license. So here you can add the license key, then save the notepad, and here you can see in the inside the code So by default one MP4 player is added. So if you want to change it to HLS, then type HLS, or you can just simply keep the MP4 player. So this is the video source. So already a demo video source is added, so you can replace it with your own video source. So here if you are adding the player type HLS, so you can add one HLS URL here, or you can, if you are adding the MP4, then you can add one MP4 video URL here. So once it is added, then just click on save the notepad to save all the details, and then copy the entire code inside the notepad, and then you can add this player to your website. So here I've created one website using website.com. so I'm going to add this player to my website. So click here and then paste the code, your player code, and then you can click on save. So you can see that player is already integrated. So I will just simply click on publish and then visit the website. So once the player is integrated to your website, so will start playing like this. So your users can watch the video that is playing on the player. So for different platforms, you can add different platforms and multiple players can be added here. And if you want to edit the players, so click on edit icon and you can edit the player. Or if you want to delete the player, click on the trash icon and then click on proceed to delete any player. And here you can click on the three dots and you can disable the player also. So the player will be disabled, as you can see, or inactive. So if you want to make it enable again, so you can just click here and click on proceed and you can enable the player. So you can click on the analytics to view the player analytics, and you can select which player analytics you want to view. So select that specific player here, and you can select the impressions or unique views under the show, and in the segment you can select player, user, device or geography, and you can view the duration here, like if you want to view the details analytics of last 7 days, last 30 days, last 90 days, or last 180 days, or last 365 days, then select it, and you can see all the details here in the analytics section. So if I'm changing it to unique views, so it will only show you the unique views detail, and user, if you're selecting, so it will only show you the user's IP address and the unique views by the users. And if I'm selecting the device, so you can select on which device the content has been played, and you can select the geography to view the countries where the content has been played or watched on the player, and for how many unique views are there, you can also view it. And if you want to download this report, then click on CSV or XLS, so you can download it in both the formats. So there is a comparison also, so you can click here and you can compare the details with the previous period, and you can view all the details here in the graph. So here I'm clicking on download, so download the player analytics. So here you can see this is the analytics that I have downloaded. So you can go to the settings, advanced, and you can get all the API details. So this is required when you want to integrate any API, and even you can access the documentation by clicking on the documentation here. So separate documentation is available for the web, iOS, React Native, and Android, WebOS, Android TV, and Tizen. So click on the platform that for which you want to use the documentation. So here you can see the details here, like if you want to integrate any specific functionality in the player, I just need to copy the codes from this documentation and add it to the player code, and the functionality will be added to the player. So there are so many functionalities you can explore here in the documentation. Like there's a PIP mode, so you can just simply copy this code and add it in the player code, and VIP mode will be activated for the player. Thank you for watching the video.